Hey guys, Quad Scorpio 619 here, aka Eagle. Today I'm doing an interview with Titan God, one of our new moderators we have for Kingdoms at War. Say hi, God.
Hello, everybody.
So we'll be doing a few questions for you today on your new experiences with the moderator. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Just let me get it up. Okay, what were your first thoughts when you was contacted to become a moderator for Kingdoms at War?
Actually, first I had to pick my job off the ground. I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, and let me guess, you were pretty excited about that?
Oh yeah, I was quite excited about it.
Oh, great. So what were you thinking at the time when support contacted you, if they offered you the job?
Well, when I got contacted, I was really just in awe. I didn't believe I'd actually get picked to go ahead and see if I could make the cut.
Awesome. How long were you waiting for to get contacted to get into the team?
Actually, I submitted about 3 months prior to being contacted.
So 3 months ago, right?
Correct.
Wow. My one was 10 months.
Oh, wow.
Well, so basically I had to wait till there was a spot open. Okay, how do you feel working along with other moderators, including myself? Did you thought you would make it or not?
Well, I was sort of, iffy if I'd make it. I've followed the moderators since, I started playing Kingdoms at War. But once I was contacted, I figured I've played long enough. I know pretty much the in and outs. I know the TOU
Awesome.
pretty good. For probably, I'd say, more than half of the time I've been playing Kingdoms at War, I've been teaching the new players that have been coming in and whatnot. Not just the basics, but, also the rules. So...
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. And that's how it is on Kingdoms at War. You got to treat new people with respect, and you got to teach them on how the game goes, like everyone else does.
Absolutely.
How do you feel with your new position, being as a new moderator?
Well, I feel basically, no different. The only reason I say that is because, like I said, before I've been helping players.
Awesome.
The whole time playing, basically. Now I just feel I can be maybe a little bit more of an asset, to the community, voice-wise.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, no, that's what we moderators expect, because within the past few weeks before you guys were modded, there has been a few issues on World Chat and forums, like spam, support hasn't been active, or Ace Town hasn't been on. If he has been like sleeping or busy.
Right.
Okay. Do you feel that you can make Kingdoms at War a better place for our users?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's see next question. When you were modded, how much hate did you receive?
Believe it or not, apparently I had one piece of hate come my way, but Legendary got a hold of it before I could even see it.
Oh yeah, we all know about hate. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, but honestly, I haven't gotten anything. Not one thing.
It's only when people start hating, it's only, it's either they're jealous or they just dislike you for some unknown reasons,
Right.
Yeah, so what's the next questions? Stupid phone. I would imagine you were farmed, war spammed, and massive follows. How did that came out?
Well, believe it or not, I had a ton of, follows.
Yeah.
I had a ton of, walls, which is perfectly fine. And I'll be honest with you, I followed every single one, because you never know, somebody may actually just need something rather than trying to follow a mod,
Yeah, that's true, because it's making things easy if our users can post on our wall, like, if they need assistance and they need to PM, they can just request it, because I usually don't follow people if they follow me without giving me a reason to follow back.
Correct.
So I'm just pinning this dude at the moment. Okay, next question. How come did you wanted to wanted to become a Kingdoms at War moderator?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, I just wanted to be able to have a more active voice.
More voice.
Try to help be like a link between, the player base
and the developers.
And the developers, correct.
Yeah, because there's a lot of players and there's only so much of moderators that can actually moderate Kingdoms at War.
Correct.
Okay, what is your goals in the future of moderating?
Well, let's see, how can I put this? I mean, it's really, I'm going to be honest with you, I mean, it's...
You don't really know?
No, I know the goals I have. I like to keep it clean, keep it, I mean, you can only keep it so clean. I mean, you got, the player base is almost split in half, you got some that come out, like you said, when the moon's full.
yeah, with the spam, it's like facepalm.
Exactly. And I'm not really a big forums person. I mean, I have been in the forums and whatnot, but I do want to be able to contribute in the forums, especially when I'm getting, asked, the similar questions over and over again. And I've had questions come at me that, present mods or mods from the past, there's not really anything in there that's really detailed on some of the questions that I get, so I like to be able to post some of my own, to help get back to the community for the newer players. So they basically have
like an impact on them.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the next question? How would you see yourself as to the community?
Well, I can tell you right now, for as long as I've been playing, and I can't really say the number of days because I don't know, I haven't checked. But as of today, I know it's been about probably 2.5 years. I haven't had really one bad run-in with any player since the time I've started.
No, usually some people do get run-ins when they're new.
But I mean, I've always kept myself cool. I've always stayed, collected. I mean, I've had people come at me and whatnot, but the way I present myself, they can rage at me for 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, but I mean, by the time I'm done talking to them, believe it or not, there's a new friend on my list.
Oh, that usually starts at the first, like, haters gonna hate, they're gonna, like, whinge at you. Then after a certain amount of time, they find you awesome, and so they want to be your friend, Right,
and I want everybody to know, whether they come at me hating or raging or whatnot, it doesn't matter, my position that I have.
It's very important.
It is, because I'll never turn my back on anybody that comes to me for assistance.
Oh, yeah. Now, because one thing being a moderator is that you always got to be there for our users, even if they have, like, small questions, if they need help, or if someone's just, violating the rules massively, like how you have seen within the past few days when you were modded. But as soon, once you get into the use of it, it's going to get much easier, and it's just going to be like a normal logging day. But because when I was first modded, as maybe you have seen, I went through hell, but I did have supporters backing me. So without them, I wouldn't be here till this day. And it's been like now over 1 year of me moderating Kingdoms at War.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna brag because it's not really important, but yeah, no, because I feel that this video was needed for our users, so when people want to know what it's like when new moderators join the ranks, so they would kind of get a picture.
Right, I understand that.
Because I was talking to one of the support And they said, well, this is actually, they really like this idea of me doing a little interview with you guys, with Avatar, yourself, and so on, you know. But
yeah, I believe it's a good idea. I believe it would help.
Yeah, hold on, just got a one on world chat. This is not a dating site, please. Oops. Please don't. You gotta hate it when you press return by accident. Okay, here we go, post that up. Okay, how do you like this new experience along with the playing Kingdoms at War?
Actually, I do like it. It actually adds, believe it or not, it adds another aspect to the game for me.
Lovely. No, that's the main thing, because support gets like about hundreds of emails daily on, I want to become a moderator, so on. I get asked a ton of questions each day. How do you become a mod? So, because to make it easier, I made a video explaining on how to become a moderator. So basically, it just answers those simple questions, actually.
Right.
So how do you get along with the new moderators like Avatar, Minato, and Hero?
Actually, I get along with them great. You know, just another group of brothers, you know, trying to make well for the community.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, because without the moderators, this game will be like, you know, everyone's going to be basically violating the rules, and the developers couldn't put it, you know, they couldn't handle it, you know, because their hands are too much busy, you know.
Oh, right, yeah, no, I can totally understand that. I mean, without the moderators, I mean, really, the progress of the game would be, you know, really hindered.
Yeah, I know. What else? I have a question. So, what kind of questions did he came up with so far? Like from the community to you?
From the community to me, I've actually had every single question you can think of that a new player would ask. You know, anything from how many lands do you need to open up? And honestly, you know, I'll answer the questions first, you know, and then if there is a post in the forums for it, I will, you know, direct them to that so they have it for future use.
Yeah, well, I'm just on your war at the moment. You probably don't clear your war daily, do you?
No, I don't. Only because I get a lot of posts, and I got to make sure I read every single one of them.
Yeah, no, that's the main point within becoming moderator. So it looks like you've been quite busy, but like when you're like not on world chat, they still somehow like post on your wall saying, "How do you do this? How do you do that?" You know.
Right.
So, did you have any difficulties at the moment of moderating Kingdoms at War?
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Did you had any difficulties of moderating Kingdoms at War at the moment, like forums or something?
Actually, no. The only difficulties I have are my thumbs being fast enough to go through the screens.
Trust me, some of those days, my fingers like, it's like, and like about half an hour later, I get a headache.
Oh, wow.
But it's actually fun listening to certain music to help moderate the game. It's actually kind of good, but yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I totally understand.
No, it sounds like you're having a blast.
Actually, I am. You know, it's, you know, even though I teach people and I know the rules, you know, and then teach them the rules to other people.
Awesome.
You know, I mean, there's still times, you know, there's things that I learn, which, you know, it's only going to make my job not just that much easier, but it's going to make it that much greater for me.
Awesome. Well, I got to end this video. It's nearly been 15 minutes. A big thanks to God for doing this interview with me, and I hope this video helps for everyone in the community. Thank you, God, for this. Much appreciated.
No problem, Eagle. Thank you.